Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing today? I want to just give you a final video of my sunflowers that I grew this year. They look droopy because the heads are getting heavy on the top. All the honeybees are pollinating the sunflowers, so they're starting to droop. But these plants are a good 9.5 feet tall. And the crazy part is, look at how they started out. I originally planted an entire row from here all the way to there, and what you see is what you get. Those are what came up, and I didn't think they would be coming up and growing as well as they did in these clusters. But nonetheless, I'm very, very happy with these sunflowers. Look at that guy. That's a nice little sunflower, and that was the smallest one I grew. This one's just absolutely massive, like almost a foot in diameter. Just huge. Super happy with the results. I already cut the one off of that one plant you see in the middle, and I'm drying the seeds out and I'm gonna eat them. That was the first plant that produced a sunflower, and now I'm just waiting on these last couple, or more than a couple. And once they start to dry out, I'm gonna cut the tops off and let them dry out for about 4 or 5 days more, and then I'm gonna harvest the seeds, keep some for next year, and bake them and roast them. And it's gonna be a good old little country buffet feast on sunflower seeds. Yeah, so there you go, folks. Surprising results for sunflowers growing in clusters like that. Not expected to have done that well. Overall, I'm very, very happy. If you guys watched my other video on starting watermelon from seeds and how to grow watermelon, when I filmed that video, these clusters of plants were much, much smaller. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on how the watermelons are doing this year. And we got some good news. Check it out. We got a watermelon. Let's get that out of here, those weeds. We got a little baby watermelon. Oops, sorry about that. There's a few of them poking around these vines. But I'm gonna say these plants are about 1.5 months old, more or less. And then I don't think they're gonna get much larger than this from a vine standpoint, because the weather's getting cooler. Temps are in the low 40s every night to upper 30s, and in the mid 70s and sunny every day. So this is probably about as good as it's going to get. We'll see how big those melons get. Hopefully it'll be a good harvest, but only time will tell. I figured since the melons were probably not going to last too much longer, I planted some smaller broccoli plants here in the corners of the garden and also in the middle. So we'll see how they do. I don't expect any crops from these broccoli plants in this patch here because I planted them so late. I think the first freeze, or first hard freeze, is probably going to wipe them out before they have a chance to produce any broccoli. But there you go, folks. There's the update on the watermelon plants. Hopefully I get a couple melons out of these. This one guy over here, he did really good. He had a nice patch of Jubilee watermelons, and he had some real big ones. There's a nice one right there, and there's another nice one over there, and here's a nice one right there. And I don't know how many plants he planted, but he harvested probably 7 to 10 melons from this little area already, and he still got maybe 4 or 5 good ones that didn't start rotting out. Maybe he's got the green thumb. That's a little bit greener than mine. Ha! But we'll see. Okay, there you have it, folks. Till next time, later.